Chris with Retro Crypt, back with another video. As I said before, I'm going to be playing some Contra, because I haven't really streamed or even played Contra in a while. And be quite honest, I'm kind of having a little hankering, a little Contra hankering. Let me just get situated here. A little what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry. Let's see, display settings. I'll go with this. Indeed, I do use a turbo controller. Actually, let me see. Turn off turbo on the controller and just use it on the actual game, because when this game got ported, there's a turbo function built in. You could just toggle it with the, whatever button you have it mapped to. And if you have them both enabled, it kind of acts a little weird. I should have got that spread. Yeah, this is one of those games where if you don't play it constantly, you get rusty, which is hard to believe because it's such a simple game. But it's like, if your reaction time isn't that great to begin with, like me, there's fast twitch, slow twitch. I have sloth twitch muscle coordination, and I'm not very quick, so I have to play the game constantly to just not really to be fast, but just memorize where everything is. Because reacting on time isn't happening, so I just have to memorize where everything is. And that's... thought I was gonna... See, I used to be able to get to, like, at least the third stage without dying once. Now I'm getting killed right off the bat. It's alright. Got my life back. I didn't do the Contra code because I kind of like playing it without the Contra code. I feel like it makes it way too easy. I mean, it's fun to have 30 lives, but there's very little challenge when you do that. I have yet to beat it without the Contra code. I can't remember if I ever have or not. I might have, but doubt it though. Oh, that guy didn't give me a weapon. Love Contra. Contra is a classic. There's a lot of classic NES games, but there's also like a lot of shitty games. I know that's... people would see that as blasphemous, I guess you could say. But I think they were just putting out so many games that it was just inevitable that you got some stinkers. I usually don't like fire in this game, but well, problem solved. Fudge. Fudge brownies. Man, I'm getting killed fast. Dude. This thing is relatively easy. As long as you shoot straight up, it can't hurt you. You just gotta watch out for this fucker. Well, there goes that. We're gonna continue. A lot of classic tunes. Chip tunes. Love my chip tunes. Bro. Brutal. Yeah, like I said, if you don't play these earlier Nintendo games, because they're all about reaction time and pattern recognition. So if you don't play them really often, you're gonna have a bad time. Like at a certain point, I was able to beat Super C on one continue. I definitely can't do that now. And it's only been, you know, like 5 or 6 months. It's actually been, fuck. I've been playing a lot of Metroid Fusion. Got to a certain point with that game and I just stopped playing. It's one thing, it's like, I don't know if I'm just getting older, or I am getting older, but I think it's because I'm getting older that I'm just like, I hit a snag in a game and I'm just like, screw this. Just start playing another game. Come on, man, stop messing around. Ooh. What have I been playing? Elderand, this is a cool game. It's very 16-bit. You know, 2D, hack and slash, action adventure, puzzle no, not really. There's some puzzles in there, but I wouldn't really consider it a puzzle platformer. And like I said, Metroid Fusion, Neon Abyss, this game is cool, Hong Kong Massacre. But been playing about as much as I'm able to at this point. Being an old person and having a full-time job and being a parent, try to stay in decent shape. There's always 20 hours in the day, and it just gets hard. They could add like 5 more hours to a day. That would be both good and bad. No way, bro. I've been saying it for ages. I need a new microphone, a new camera, and a new controller. Because this game, this controller, the joystick doesn't float at all, but, or drag or whatever you want to say. But I feel like the joystick itself is a little bit high, so getting precise movements could be kind of a task at times. And then the D-pad is a bit spongy too, so not to complain, but What's up, buddy? I don't know what GL means, but hey. Good luck. There goes my luck. I don't have any. Game over. Giant lizard? Yeah. I love Godzilla. That dude rules. Thank you. Yeah. I was just saying before, I haven't really played in a while, so I'm just getting killed really fast. Thank you. Appreciate you popping in. Oh man. Funny story, this is the first video game I ever beat. Beat it when I was probably like, oh, damn it. I don't know, I might have been like 5 or 6 or something. And I'm terrible now. At least if I keep the spread gun for a minute, that might mitigate the horribleness. Oh man, thank you. Yeah, I enjoy Contra. I've been playing these games for forever. I remember getting Super C when it first came out. My dad bought it for me for my 9th birthday. It was pretty amazing. And that game is tough. I did not beat it until I was an adult. Because I think, you know, we all expected to be able to use the Contra code on it. And then we're like, what the hell? No Contra code? And it just, yeah, when I was younger, I could only get up to the 4th level boss. Yeah, Super C is a badass game. It's probably my favorite of the whole franchise. It used to be the Alien Wars on Super Nintendo, but I don't know. I feel like replayability goes to Super C for sure. And believe it or not, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but the one on Sega Saturn was awesome. I think it's called Legacy of War. That's a really good game. Yeah, the overhead levels are annoying on in Alien Wars. I like these ones, behind the back, third person perspective, but using the shoulder buttons in Alien Wars is like, it's not as intuitive as I would like it to be. But this is relatively good. I like oof, even though this is like a way older game, they had the foresight to try and switch things up and offer different views. It's not just side-scrolling the whole time. Not that I'm opposed, because I love side-scrolling games. That's probably my favorite, you know, view, I guess you could say, aside from first person. Like the first person perspective in the Fallout games is that, and it's like 2 totally different things between that and 2D perspective. I never really play Fallout in the like the third person perspective, and never liked it. Yeah, the Saturn, it got kind of panned. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of people didn't like it. I personally really liked it. It's kind of like Contra Road Corps, I think it's called, on I got it on PS4. It has that perspective. But it's better. I don't know. The Road Corps is not really a great game. Maybe I could go back and replay it because I haven't played it in like a year or so. But yeah, the first two on NES are my faves. There was one on, there's one on PlayStation 1 that's also really good. I forget the name right now, but yeah, Contra is definitely one of my favorite franchises. It's up there. Street Fighter, Contra, what else? Punch Out. Even though there's not a ton of Punch Out games, that's one of my favorites. The one on Wii was really good. Nice, Free Life. Yeah, Punch Out on Wii was good. Right. Yeah, so as I said before, if I could hold on to the spread gun for a minute, I'll be okay. And I'm proving it's proving ugh, I jinxed it. I was gonna say I'm doing good now that I have the spread gun, but as soon as I said that I got killed. Bummer, bro. Again? Really? This is a predicament. I hate to keep making excuses, but if you play any games on OBS, really, like a lot of frames drop, so sometimes your sprite will disappear and you're like pretty much just guessing where you are on the screen, and levels like this especially are going to be super hard because there's stuff coming at you from every conceivable angle. So that's part of the reason, again, not to make excuses, but that's one of the reasons why I'm just getting friggin' completely killed. I usually don't like fire, but it's kind of helpful on this stage. Shit. Missed the shield. I definitely made that, but yeah, you disappear mainly when you respawn and there's invincibility frames involved. You just basically completely disappear. There's no way to lock into place, so shooting people or things that are diagonally up is usually always a pain in the ass. Or it's simply walking. That's fun. Fun times. I might go to the edge of the screen with turbo enabled and doing this. I wish that actually worked. It worked like that in game. That would be a lot more helpful. Dude, duck. Operation Galuga looked pretty good, but it's still like $40, and I'm not gonna buy it until it goes on like a major deep sale. I played the demo of it, and I liked it, but not enough to buy it for $40. Not to be cheap or anything, but $40 for a game that I barely even want is not gonna happen. If it was like 20, I would consider it, but shit, talking too much. Kind of awful right now. Kind of getting shit on by Contra. I always do better when I stop talking. But I know that's not really like fun for the chat. Not that there is one, but anybody that might pop in. What the? Ugh. I at least have to pass the stage. Oh no, it's game over. That's all she wrote. I'm gonna have to pop back in on another time, another day, because unfortunately I have parental stuff to do. So thanks for coming in the chat and hanging out. I'm gonna post this video shortly. Later.